When I tell y'all, I truly believe that we were not meant to know this much about each other that we know now. Because when I tell you every day there is some new battle, there is some new argument, there are some new people going off on these people and these people going off on them. And I'm just like, pause. What happened to we are one? What happened to we are the people? We are together. Everyone, you know, you're celebrating your differences, your similarities, your everythings. And it's just always combative energy because you're finding out info about people that you didn't even know. And I think that that is not healthy. I think it's not good for society and not good for everyone because if we're constantly just finding out new information about people or we're constantly seeing perspectives that we've never seen, and obviously we need to see different perspectives. That's how life is. You know, everybody's not the same. But it's just so many things that people just have a take on. Everybody feels like they need to have a new idea or a new opinion on this certain thing. And now people that have a different discourse of you, everybody's just arguing. And I'm like, wait, maybe it is that phone. Maybe it is that phone. Anyways, but I wanted to talk about this because I've been obviously going on social media and I will just see some videos. It could be an edit, it can be a funny video, it could be a comedy skit or something. And people will be in the comments like obviously loving it, but then there will be others like, did you really have to do that? Or this video is not funny because blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, guys, we can all have our opinions, but then it's another thing when the opinions start to go to war. It's because what happened to just watching a video and just saying, oh, okay, next, like scrolling. But it's like somehow everyone wants to put their 2 cents in every single situation, and then this 2 cents is not as valuable as their 2 cents. And I'm like, wait, pause. We can have opposing 2 cents, guys. We can have opposing 2 cents, and we don't have to agree with our 2 cents. But treating people with respect should be the bare minimum. Okay, treating people with just. I feel that we're lacking nowadays. The opportunity, not the opportunity, but we're just lacking a lot of understanding, and I don't mean understanding as you going through something and people not understanding it. I mean other understanding that other people may have a different view from you, and that's just it is what it is, and not try to condemn, not try to condemn that person, or not try to shun or what's the word? Just I feel like trying to get every single person to think like you is crazy. And that's what a lot of people do online because social media, the rise of social media nowadays, you get to see everybody's viewpoint and everybody's opinion, and then that's where it all starts. Versus back in the day, before I was even born, okay, before the medias were a thing for real, whether it was celebrities, whether it was your friends. I mean, you might have a friend in high school and then you may not see them and then you may see them the next school year, or you may have a person that you only see that once a week for that event, or that person you see once a year for this specific occasion, and then you might love the energy, love them, but then that was that. You didn't know about behind closed doors. You didn't know about them, what they had going on in their home life. You didn't know their views on certain things. But now with social media, oh, it's a type of follow, I know you, and then you see like you're like, oh, this is such a cool person. I love them, like love hanging out with them, blah blah blah. This, and then I don't know. They may think the Earth is flat, and you're like, you're crazy. And then like and you just block them or argue or start doing all this stuff, and I'm just like, guys, what? Like, why are we? And it's the simple things too. I'm just like, guys, like it's actually a lot. It's actually going crazy. And then you just have all. You can't watch anything or listen to any artist nowadays. Like this is really my hot take. Like sometimes I just don't want to know. I truly don't want to know because at like like back when artists were artists and the entertainment industry was the entertainment industry, and I'm talking like maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like 2000s, anything before social media, you saw the artists, and yes, you did have your divas, you did have, you know, the people that did a lot, but for most part, you just watched them in their craft, in their element, and you lived for them, you laughed for them, you loved for them, you cried for them, but that was that. But nowadays, all it takes is the wrong Instagram posts or them to maybe just be you just literally find them annoying. Like I've seen people go in artist comment sections and just say, you know, I used to like you, but you're so annoying, or your voice is like blah blah blah, or you're not really funny, or like, and you just know so many things about so many people, and it's like, what happens to just enjoying their craft, enjoying their music? Like you don't have to think that this person is funny or think that this person is doing all this stuff. Like if you enjoy the craft, if you enjoy the music, if you enjoy the art, if you enjoy them acting, whatever it was, just let that be that. You don't have to get into all the outside factors of them. And I think that's why a lot of celebrities nowadays, like, they are more closed off. Not more closed off, because I feel like they are showing a lot of their life. Showing a lot as in just putting, like, because you have to be active on social media, when you're in the entertainment industry. You don't have to, but it's, for the brand, getting numbers out there, whatever. Being active and stuff. But that's why Beyonce, she said, look, personality, I don't have to do that no more. And that's why she stopped doing so many interviews, stopped doing all these things, because she was like, look, y'all gonna pick a fight about anything, y'all gonna rip apart anything I said. Let me make my music. Peace and deuces. And I can understand that, because also, she's Beyonce, so she can do that, okay? But it's just, we really know too much about people that we barely know. And like, if I do the barely know in the friend way, I have people that I followed from like fifth grade on my phone till this day, like on social media. And I know things, and they'll be posting about their life, and I'm like, oh, you have a house now, or oh, you have a kid, or oh, this. And I'm like, wow. And then I feel like we also have a bunch of unfinished stories. We have a bunch of things, and maybe you see someone on Instagram. Let's say you get off of social media for a month, and then you randomly scroll on somebody's page after a while of being off, and then you see that a big different change in the life happened, and it's like, oh, well, I only knew you for this one season of my life, but I have you for the rest of my life on social media. So I think it's okay to remove people and not have to keep up, because it's also a little weird, like, knowing someone in a whole different stage, especially me growing up, having a lot of people, because I've had the same account for, oh my gosh, like 11 years, 12. It's been a while, so I was definitely child, definitely kid, not like kid, but I was, very, 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 still under 18. So, yeah, I just think that I don't think that our brains are really evolved for this. And that's why you see a lot of people feeling sad when it comes to social media, and how it's causing a lot of mental health problems in a lot of people, because our brains weren't made to see all these likes and comments and things, especially when it's negative. Because even me, I've had my fair share of people on social media. Because when you have a video that goes viral, it's no longer your niche. It's no longer for the people. Like, if I have me a cute little video, like, I'm thinking I'm like in T, and I'm like, hey, y'all, what's good? And they're all in the comments like, bro, who is this? Bro, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, look, y'all weren't my audience. Y'all were not the audience. So I have had that in the past, where I've done videos on TikTok, and they've done really good, but then it just gets on the other side, and then it's just people being just so rude. And I mean, that comes with, posting and entertainment, but it's also like, our brains weren't made to just handle thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of upon so many people just hating on you, or just, I don't know, just being kind of rude. And that's why you see a lot, I feel that, within celebrities and people in the media back in the day, or even nowadays, when they had problems, because a lot of your faves would go through these things and these moments of like sadness, because they're feeling things. They're feeling what one even what z they're feeling what 0.000000% of people feel, because there are like, what, 8 billion people, I think, on this earth now, and only 0.1 whatever percentage get to where they are, and they have so many emotions that the human brain just hasn't evolved, or never needed, or wasn't made for. But they're going through all those emotions because of that, and it's just very interesting. I'm saying this to say that, be more kind, people. We need to be more kind, and also be more open and understanding. And I just, like, guys, if you disagree with someone, that is okay. Me and my best friends, I could say, oh, I love me a good chicken sandwich, and they could say chicken is the worst thing ever. Chicken is disgusting. I'm like, okay, cool. Or, like, just, I mean, that's like a very surface level example, but even with like more in-depth life conversations, just be open to hearing people out, and being okay with not having to fully agree on certain terms, because I think that that is a thing of this generation, and just the world right now, especially with social media, because you can just say what you want. You don't have to do no repercussions. Back in the day, they didn't have the media, so if you said stuff to people in person, it could be a little scruffle, but also, it was what it was. But nowadays, people can just say whatever they want and just banter, banter, banter. And then, like, people, I'm just like, guys, just understand that it's okay to not fully agree, or not fully not fully, even if you don't understand where someone's coming from, just you don't know truly everyone's story because everyone's hiding something, and not hiding something in like a, oh, hiding, but just like everybody has baggage and stuff from their life that they just carry, that maybe certain things have happened, okay? But I'm saying this to just be a kinder person, be more empathetic, be more understanding. And yeah, that's basically it. I love you guys so much. And bye.